Virgo, I'm Lisi, the High Priestess, and this can resonate in your past, present, or future conversations that you're having synchronicity. Um, Press like, subscribe, notification, because like I said, this is a brand new channel. If you want to see my lives, hit the bell. Sorry. Give me a second. He's my daughter. Okay. That's how you want it done. All over again. Okay, here we go. I kind of feel like wearing bracelets. Oh, goodness. Hi, how are you? Many blessings, many blessings. Just in case no one has told you today, many blessings. Many blessings to you and your family. Bless, bless be. Your pretty little eyes that are set on me. I do this one. What else do I want? Do the green witch. I want to do this one. Happy birthday, Virgo. Oh my goodness. What? Oh wow. My goodness. Wow. All right. I figure I'd just go live while I prepare myself. Let's see what we're going to use on you. Okay. I got these ones. Just give me a little second. I've been busy today. I was just waiting on someone to get here so I could do readings. And I didn't even have time. I was like, just let me. Sheriff badge. Okay, I'm going to take out these set of cards. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this one too, maybe. 3 of Wands. Around, okay, all your friends. There's a bunch of young people right here, okay? Young and old, your cousin, he's your best friend. Your cousins could be over. Your best friends are over. You guys are having conversation, okay? You guys are going to get lit. Prince of Wands. This is a lot of hot boy energy. We got a shooter. We have a straight shooter. Also, these are some young boys right here. They're all hanging out with each other. Okay, so the 3 of Swords, I feel like gang unit. I feel like they have certain names out here. They're executing warrants for all these young kids right here. Because I see 2 of them. They find a gun at someone's house with the fingerprints. Fingerprints? Matching fingerprints. Also, I feel like someone's rolling someone's hands right here, getting their fingerprints. Okay, look, They're rolling they're getting fingerprints. So someone's getting booked in jail. Also, a friend is taking someone to jail so they can turn themselves in. Someone's going to turn themselves into jail after their birthday. And someone has to do their time. A sister could be taking someone. Love drought. Like someone's saying goodbye to someone because like they could be getting locked up for a while. So they're dropping them off, or they have to do time. They got to do their time. You're going to take them. Okay. They're going to leave after your birthday or something like that. Or this is you, someone you know. Because the King of Swords, definitely. Someone's like leaving their stuff behind. Also, you could be getting someone out of jail. Nine of Pentacles, someone could be getting bailed out of jail. Also, I feel like someone's calling to see if you can bail them out of jail or if you could put in on their bail money. This is what I'm getting from intuitive message. A Taurus, maybe. Could be your brother or your little brother. I feel like someone here is tired of bailing someone out because someone keeps getting in trouble with the Seven of Swords. They're calling their mother the Queen of Pentacles. You could be the mom. Your kid is always getting into some mess. He's calling you again from jail. Also, I feel like the cops are giving you a call like, hey, we got your son here, because it could be a juvenile. They could catch someone driving. This is something you could be watching across the street, like the neighbor's kid, like they're gang related, or they're a bunch of gangbangers or whatever. They live across the street from you. There's always something going on. There's always a shooting going on over there. There's always cops over there. There's always cops over there. And someone's telling their kid, like, I don't want to find out that you're hanging out with them. Someone will be looking out the window, like looking at the mom, like, I don't want my kid to be like that. I don't want my kids to become gangbangers. I don't want you hanging out with them. Celino Sanchez, that's a Virgo. You know, Celino Sanchez was born on the 30th. He was born today. Well, Celino Sanchez, he's a famous narco corrido musician. Am I saying it right? Musician? Why does it feel like I'm not saying a musician? Why? A musician. Did I say it right? Anyways, he was killed. He was killed because of the kind of music that he was putting out, and they had warned him not to go into Sinaloa. He is like, I'm going anyways, and he went, and that was the last time you seen him. He died that night. He got gunned down, I believe. He was also known to be very powerful. He had killed like a powerful narco that raped his sister. Notorious for money laundering. Big believer in the occult. His was San Judas Malverde. He spoke a lot about coyotes, human trafficking. He sang about that life. Goal, stability, grounding, health, steadiness. Motel. You don't want your kids being in these motel parties and hanging out with these bucket kind of kids. Or maybe this is your kids. Your kids are gangbanging. Your kids are just coming over to your house. You need to have control of your kids. Speak life into your children. That's not a way of life. But you know, I get it. If you're born like in California, Miami, Chicago, New York, a lot of these cities are set with certain gangs that run those neighborhoods. It's kind of hard not to get yourself involved in those kind of things. You know, be on top of your kids as much as you can, if possible. Pray for your children, because sometimes they will get themselves involved in that. And what do you do after your children are already balls deep involved in some shit? Do you know, like in certain parts and Latino communities, if you get yourself involved like that, and the big dogs come, they kick that family member out of their home, bringing disgrace. You got to go live that life somewhere else where your family's not going to be put in danger. Nine of Swords, because you feel like you can't even go outside. You have to close the blinds so no one can see you. And you never know, like shots being ran through. So um, you got to pray. You got to pray a lot. Like someone's praying a lot too. No, we all want to talk about how the cops. Let me tell you something. We need to raise our children to want to be cops so they have some kind of control of their own community. I'm just saying, we constantly complain about this and this. We got to stand up and do a difference. Our damn selves, teach our kids to become that, so we don't have those kind of situations where you have to fear your life. But let me tell you, being on the other side, it's like going to work and knowing that tonight might be the last time you come back home, because these young kids are being raised to commit violence against them as well. Like, it goes both ways. It's just what you happen to catch on camera. I'm telling you, it goes both ways with the Six of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles, that's you. There's a big old scuffle outside. Like someone's willing to pay money to get away from this, is what I feel, because I see someone moving, trying to find a different place, different locations where you're not living this kind of life right here, this chaotic life. We got to pray for our youth. You're tired of there being so much injustice with our youth, with people of minorities. Teach your children to want to become lawyers. You're tired of your children not learning what they need to learn at school. Teach them to be teachers. We got to teach our children to be everything they can't be, or what we have to teach them this. What is complaining? What is these videos going to do that surface up? We as a people need to encourage our children to take control by doing those kinds of things. We have to pray for our youth because they're lost. They're raised on electronics, on artificial intelligence. Okay, they're raised on just being on the phone, on PS4s, on Xbox, and all these things that make believe in a virtual portal can actually teach our children how to hate, how to commit crimes. Grand Theft Auto, zombies. Now, speaking on zombies to me tend to be deadheads, people who are stuck on drugs. Please excuse me if you have habits. I know what it is to be a zombie. That's the only reason why I speak on it. I wouldn't speak on it if I didn't know what it wasn't to be a zombie. But they walk around like zombies, eating on people. Antidote is making people aware. We got to talk to our youth, inspire our youth, do better for our community. Shame on anybody that has leveled up into the game where they can teach it to our future, and also give back to the community so we can prosper as a whole. If you leveled up to have it like that and you're not doing that, not my job. But we can't sit here and expect a change when we won't get up and change it. You're tired of that congressman? Teach your children to want to become one. Oh, I'm gonna have to change that. I need to turn this off. We're teaching our daughters that it's cool to shake their ass in front of a camera all day. Not saying that I haven't danced, but like very graphic the way people are teaching their children. They get on TikTok and they see grown ass women doing it too. Not as an art, but as a form of getting money. And then we wonder why our daughters are just running off doing whatever they want. We got to teach our daughters about human trafficking, about how man can pimp them. I don't care if you come from a rich community. Your daughter could end up falling in love with some hood dude and not know anything because, you're raised differently and they can fall into that life where they think they're in love and they have to take care of a little boy that was raised no better in the Five of Pentacles in the hood. They're raised to pimp. Our children are going into, this is children's season because our children tend to go to school. There's things you need to talk to your children about, even in rich circles. There is kids that pimp in rich circles and sell drugs and some and some. We have to make our children aware about these kind of circumstances that are out here because they're learning this shit off of TikTok. They're learning this shit off of social media. These kids get together on Snapchat like a whole gang, hyping up a fucking video that they watch. And those grown ass people that made that fucking video, they don't even live like that. It's all to brainwash our children. If you ask me, I would suggest for the school system to make like therapy a necessary credit for every single child out here. I also feel like they should teach children, our kids, our high schoolers, how to take care of a child. We should put them in workshops while they're in high school to build credit. I just really believe that. There's certain trade schools that do teach them that, but you have to have a certain grade to get there. But I feel like it should be instilled in the actual school system. Is somebody working for the school system or is someone talking to a teacher? Someone could be renovating a school or whatever. There's a conversation. I see a principal and a school counselor. The school counselor has it tough, by the way. Appreciate your school counselor because he or she has to deal with a lot. Talk to your children. Inspire your children. Don't ever tell your children they can never be that. There's actual people that do that kind of stuff. They project hate into their children and don't even know it. They take out all their troubles on their kids, and their kids grow up raising themselves, coming from someone who has experienced it. Our children, we could be killing our children's dreams and leading them to prison if we don't take time out of our day to teach our children the fundamentals of surviving this world. And you got to talk to your kid with the truth. Let me tell you something. Children find out the truth when they get older, whether it's us finding out the truth on our parents or our children finding out the truth about us. Better that they hear it from you than from somebody else so they know how to already have their emotions in check by the time they get to you. You don't know you never know what experience you've had to go through that you need to talk to your child about because you never know. They might be going through the same thing you had gone before and never told you anything. It's important for us to be our children's guide. Yes, they're going to grow up and they're going to reject your point of view, your comments, your advice because your mom, because your dad. But you know what? There's nothing wrong with at least trying. I gotta go. Love your children. Blessings.